And boop. Almost there, folks. Boom. We should be as live as we're gonna be.
Hopefully, maybe, perhaps.
Hopefully, maybe, perhaps. We'll always wait on someone to let us know they can hear us and see us and all that fun stuff. Sorry for the extended starting soon screen if anyone's wading through too much of that. How's everyone doing? Is everyone doing good?
Yeah. I mean, you're just gonna ignore me? Like
I don't give a fuck about you. I know how you're doing. Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
You know about that thing with? Look, okay, fine.
Sup nerds, yo bloods, I am first. Alfie shaved. Can hear and see, they say. Oh, and even Steve Baxy's here in the chat. Yay.
The Steve Baxy at youtube.com/Steve Baxy, and you can go watch his video essays.
The thought pieces, the deep thinkers. Oh no, it's 1 a.m. where I'm at. I'm sorry. It's 1 a.m. where Alfie's at too. But does he complain? No.
Stop complaining. Exactly. You choke up on some delicious Fanta. Sponsor us. And you'll be able to stay up. Only with Fanta can I stay up and do live streams with my successful YouTube channel. By today. Yeah, Fanta. Woo.
I don't think you're the way to get like sponsorships is to just do the advertising for them. I think you've got to like kind of bait them into wanting you to do the advertising for them, because otherwise you're just doing free advertising.
Anyway, what's chat up to? Let's have a little peek. See what's going on in our big bad old chat. How is everyone? You wonderful, wonderful people. I'm always glad you guys come out and enjoy this with us, because we actually have a very exciting premise for this one.
Yeah.
This actually was your idea, so I think you should be the one to explain it, because it's a good one.
Okay, I'm going to preface it with, this is probably going to be a mess, but I'm excited for it. It's going to be a beautiful mess. So we do the Dragon Ball DC shorts for Patreon, and they're super fun to do, and they're super wholesome. People have really enjoyed both of them so far, for those of them that have watched it. And so the idea for tonight is to write a short, but instead of having it be one Patreon and trying to help bring their vision or their idea to the world of Dragon Ball DC. Oh, we just got a subscriber. Instead of trying to bring their vision to the world of Dragon Ball DC, we're going to try to bring the entire live chat for everyone that shows up. We're going to try to conglomerate your ideas and get a short out of it. So that's why we've got this window up over here for the Google Doc, and yeah. So I think, Alfie, do you want to? One of us is gonna have to be the typer. One of us is gonna have to be monitoring the chat. Which one do you want to do?
One with less work. So I'll monitor the chat. I'll be the monitor lizard.
Okay. You better lick like.
You be the typist.
Okay. I'll be the So yeah, we've got like a bunch of already they're suggesting stuff. So the caveat we should put in this is try to think of stuff that you don't think we're going to do. So like I'm thinking that someone's gonna be like, oh, I want to know how Raditz got to World, but like think about it, we're already gonna get that. You're gonna get that explanation, right? So just try to come up with stuff that you would like to see in Dragon Ball DC that you don't think we're going to do, at least anytime soon. And the other big thing to think about here is which character we're going to use. It can conceivably be any member of the DC universe if you want, but ideally it'd probably be make a little bit more sense if it's one of the Saiyans. So Kakarot, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa, Superboy. What's a story you want to see? What's a character you want to get some more interest in? So yeah, what's some stuff? What's some ideas the live chat's coming up with? Is I guess the first thing.
So just again, we want to give a little bit of time now that you've explained the premise. But the first one we had Kakarot and Shazam team up. Joker goes on a crazy bender in Metropolis because Batman's dead. DC Nappa, the new king of Gorilla City. A day in Metropolis for Kakarot. Broly picking up an instrument. Is like so there's stuff like you can do a part short on how Broly and Paragus got to the World planets. What about Batman and Kakarot's first team up? And that was a $2 donation by Yusuke. So thank you. So that kind of gets a little bit of an oomph.
And I mean, I do actually really like that idea because that's a pretty fun one.
But what I will say, because we've been getting some others here, I'll just do a little thing for the chat. So everyone pay attention to Daddy Geek. First, we're going to narrow down the who. Which of our sayings are we going to do this? So everyone in the chat, put Kakarot, Vegeta, Nappa, Raditz, or Broly. And whoever gets the most ones, we're going to give it about 30 seconds just to see. Just put down those names, all right? So just to see a string of names. And we're going to eyeball it, so it might not be completely accurate, but there should be an overwhelming one. So everyone put down the name of the saying you would want this short to be about first, so we can immediately kind of cut it off to be more narrow.
Steve Baxley says Nappa. That is the least Steve choice I could have imagined. All right, so we got Nappas, we got some Brolys, lots of Nappas. Holy crap!
A lot of Nappas.
Oh my god, surprising number of Nappas. We're getting some Raditz, some Broly. I think so far Nappa and Broly are tied.
Nappa and Broly are the ones winning.
Yeah, but I think Nappa's got quite a lead. This is kind of funny, man.
I did not expect that.
Okay. One thing. Don't spam.
People.
Yeah, don't spam it. If you put in your thing, just say it. Don't spam it because that's a little unfair.
Yeah. Just put it the one person. You only get one vote.
Yeah. I'm gonna flip through my notebook here, find an open page, and I'm gonna tally it up as I go through the chat here. Okay, so we got Rot, Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa,
and also be aware, because I'm seeing a lot of TFS Nappa things. We'd be doing a short on DBDC Nappa.
That is important.
So keep that in mind. If you expect the meme Jaddy, it wouldn't just be it. So again, just only one person vote and pick the character you would want to see a story from DBDC.
All right, so I got one vote for Nappa, one vote for Broly, another Nappa from Primal Mythos, got a Vegeta from 1MVP, got a Broly from Vasta La Pasta. That's an awesome username. Thank you, sir. Got another Nappa. Fetish Trevor says Nappa. Wow, I'm surprised for the Nappa love. Not gonna lie, I thought Raditz was the only boy that everyone loved to death.
I thought we were gonna get just Raditz up the wazoo.
All right, so got a Kakarot, got another Broly in there. The Gentle Duck says Nappa. Nappa's so far in the lead with 6. Vegeta, poor boy. I haven't seen any Raditzes yet. Oh my. Okay, there's a Raditz. No one put Paragus.
No one put. I didn't put Paragus as an option, to be fair.
I mean, I just said any Saiyan would be a good one to start. You're the one that narrowed it down and dropped poor old Superboy.
Good. Because that's spoilers.
We could make it work.
No, we couldn't. We couldn't. They need to wait on that.
Okay, Superboy's off the table then.
Yes.
Get another Reddit's. I'm sorry, I didn't realize Superboy would be off the table. And the Kakarot. Only 2 Kakarots. See, he is such a loser. I knew it. Scott says
How's
Nappa.
your tally looking?
So far I'm at like 7 Nappas, and I'm only, everything I'm looking through, I'm still seeing a bunch of Nappa.
Yeah, I think it might be Nappa. I think that's the
Yeah.
clear winner. I'm just gonna give it another second just before we commit, because then that will be the entire stream. Is just again, if you'd want it to be someone else, let us know ASAP. So literally just power. If you do want Nappa though, that it goes Nappa.
Napa, Virginia? What? West Virginia. Is Shalot on the table?
No, Tarble's dead.
I'm confused by that one. The Tarble short is just like, and Tarble ended up on Ran and did nothing and then died.
Yes. And it was good.
All right. It's looking like we got a Nappa short. I think Nappa is the clear winner, folks.
Oh my.
Nappa wins. All right, Nappa is the victor. What about Yamcha?
What about Yamcha?
Oh, Kale and Caulifla were on the table too, technically.
Technically, but that would also be spoilers.
Perhaps. Nappa becoming a Hollywood producer. All right, so I think are we locked in on Nappa?
Yeah, it seems like we just get everyone else to just create Megatron and like like that. So there's I think that's just kind of give it up. It's like you got Janemba and Yamcha. So that's it. I'd say just give it a little bit because they're still talking about my earlier joke, just to see if anyone catches up. But I don't. It's not going to be a massive swee of things.
Alrighty. Well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, folks. So we've got Nappa. Now we need to decide the era. So we can do Nappa pre episode 2 of Dragon Ball DC. Is fertile territory. So we can do Nappa when he is just a Saiyan warrior, when the Saiyan Empire is still around. And we can do like him going off on some mission, maybe with Vegeta, maybe who knows. We could do something with Nappa in that era. We could do Nappa when he is a slave of Darkseid. We could do like Nappa fighting the female Furies, maybe, or something just set on Apocalypse. Or we could do Nappa like on Earth during the Saiyan Saga. We could probably fit something in there. We could expand on the scenes like on his way to Hub City before he encounters Hawkgirl and Aquaman. Or we can do Nappa post-resurrection. But keep in mind, if it's post-resurrection, then we're going to have to play really carefully with, like, you get a very narrow time frame because otherwise you get into spoilers. Because we're not going to tell you where he is. We haven't revealed where Nappa is in mainline story yet, so we can't do anything. All we can do is we know Nappa's alive. So I see a lot of people suggesting revival, but keep in mind, we can't go into spoilers yet.
I'm gonna immediately just say no. I just think we can't do that. Okay. I don't think there's enough time for it wouldn't work. We'd be pussyfooting around it so hard. There'd be no point to it.
All right, so revival is off the table.
Yeah,
so says Daddy
you can't
Geek.
do revival. Daddy Geek says no.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. So we have to be Nappa while he's on planet Vegeta, or Nappa while he's working under Darkseid, and that's like that's like 20 years you've got there to work. Plus, it could be young Nappa even. Like, you guys can go crazy with that, but we can't. We can't touch post revival. It's too spoilery for the future.
Mm-hmm. So we got Saiyan Empire suggestions, Nappa getting kicked out of heaven. So like pre-revival, that's kind of an interesting one.
That's funny. He's in the afterlife.
We don't need Nappa, says Superman. You got it. Superman's just salty that he got kicked out of the DC universe. Nappa is a Black Lantern. Turles. Early years Nappa, mission where he ordered to bring Vegeta along to show him the ropes. Primal Mythos with a $5 super chat. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a message attached to that, but thank you so much, sir. All right. Yosuke.
We got another $5 from Yosuke, yeah.
Yeah, $5. What about Nappa when he first faced a Green Lantern, or when the Saiyans first faced them? That's an interesting one.
That's not bad.
So let's see here. I'm gonna put this in the chat so people can see their options. So we got Saiyan Empire Nappa, not Nama, Nappa, aka Nappa with hair.
That's funny.
And then we got Dark Side Nappa. So those are your options. Whoa, chat just exploded on me. Gladiator Nappa, Nappa meets Lobo could be funny. Lobo hired to kill Nappa post Dark Side. I'm not sure what he means by that, but thanks for the super chat. That's so like Lobo versus Nappa. I'm just not sure like how you get there with the
I mean, there is that thing where Vegeta and Nappa were like doing missions for Darkseid on the stealth mode, so they could run into him.
Whoa, Todd Howard with a $19.99 donation. Thank you so much, sir. It says, yo, Crumb in the house, I just got here and wanted to offer up some suggestions. One is a team up with Goku and the Atom where they learn to cooperate with each other's conflicting personalities and power sets. I mean, that's a cool idea too, man. Actually, I quite like it, but the chat has dictated it shall be Nappa, though for $20, I'm tempted to say fuck the chat. Oh. Nappa having a dream about Dragon Ball Z Abridged looks like in his universe. Woof. Saiyan Empire Nappa. Man, and look at the Vegeta gif. It's so beautiful. I love it.
That's all you need to sway his heart.
I know, right? Like, God. We put in tiers. What gif you get depends on what tier of donation. So fork over that cash to see more Saiyan Prince Uzaru Vegeta. Todd Howard also says, my second is the story of Peach. Could be. Oh, we got a $2 super chat as well. Lobo hired to kill Nappa post Darkseid. Yeah, we talked about that one. Cash Smith says, someone puts a bounty on Nappa and Lobo takes up the offer, is his suggestion. So I mean that could work. I actually don't mind that. That's got some potential. What do you think, Alfie?
Lobo one seems to be getting some traction. But we'll see how other people feel about it again. This is the period that can go on for a bit as people kind of catch up and you kind of let their minds think, okay, what story would I want to see with Nappa? What's unique to Nappa's character? What would be a good gauge for you guys all to think as well is what would you want it to inform, right? Would you want this to be where Nappa learned a lesson, or would you want this to be where Nappa didn't learn a lesson and it leads to therefore that's why this bit him in the ass later on? Stuff like that you can kind of play with. Like, is this where his spirit was broken on the dark side? Is this where he was just a mad beast? Or is this where like the early Saiyan bits before he even met King Vegeta maybe? Like, there's a lot you can actually do with this character. So I'm incredibly curious to see what you guys think, and I do want you to get as creative as possible. Just think outside the box and throw them in here, and we're all happy to see.
Oh, Todd Howard with another $4.99 donation. My third suggestion is Sugar Ray meeting Animal Man. That's a fun one. I like that too.
That's funny.
We debated for a while whether or not Kakarot taught that pig key. We really did. Oh man. Nappa losing his hair is what truly broke him, the story. I mean, yeah, like I understand, guys. All right, Kakarot and Batman taking on the Joker, maybe. Yeah, so like, guys, we have decided Nappa. For now, like, I don't know. Do we want like pitches for the story, or do we want them to just be deciding the era between the Saiyan Empire or Darkseid? Let's actually, you know, let's lock that part down. Let's put it to a vote. So if you want it to be set in like Nappa pre-Darkseid, height of the Saiyan Empire, then just type Saiyan Empire in chat or Saiyans in chat. And if you don't want that, if you want like Darkseid era Nappa, just put Darkseid in chat. So we'll get to like more specific pitches after, but like we do kind of need to break it down. So yeah, either Saiyan Empire or Darkseid in chat. Saiyan Empire's got one. Saiyan's got another.
Saiyans another, Saiyans another, Saiyan another. Saiyan.
Okay, so I've got
Yeah, it seems to be almost one Darkseid.
One Darkseid. Two Darkseid.
Darkseid, Saiyan.
Yeah, it seems that Saiyan is getting the majority of the love.
Yeah.
Lobo breaks Nappa's Saiyan pride by proving other races can be just as powerful or more so, says Cash Smith with that $5 super chat. Man, you guys are killing it tonight. Thank you so much. This is so cool.
You're going crazy. Outside. Saiyan.
Mm-hmm. Tail end, no pun intended, of the Saiyan Empire. Well, if there was no pun intended, it feels like you really stretched to get that tail in there.
I mean,
Zion Collier says, how strong are the Saiyans in this story? And we've talked about this a lot, but it is good to remind people, as we seem to be leaning more towards Saiyan Empire Nappa, that the Saiyans are in fact stronger than mainline continuity because they've had so many chances to fight and recover and get stronger, as opposed to pitting themselves off against weaker races with Frieza trying to keep them down a little bit. Yeah. So, Saiyan lesson makes Nappa cut his hair. Yeah. That Lobo takes a bounty on Nappa, they fight, finds out Lobo is super strong, gets Vegeta and Raditz involved, still isn't enough, learns Lobo's affection for dolphins and threatens them. Lobo leaves them alone. Nappa learns some fights can end without him beating his opponent. I mean, I don't think that's... Yeah, like, that's not a Nappa lesson at all, though. Like, maybe if this was, like, good Nappa or something, maybe. Would love to see Nappa face some of the magical beings in the DC universe, which isn't really a thing in the Dragon Ball universe. That's interesting. Like, everyone's kind of going naturally to Lobo or other strong guys like the Thanagarians. But man, that's not a bad idea to work some of the magic in there. Primal Mythos, $5 donation, says maybe Nappa was the one who decimated Sector 666, which Atrocitus hates him forever. Nah, I mean that's unfair to like the Green Lantern continuity. You do kind of like need that for a lot of John's run to happen. So we don't. One of the things that we're always very careful of is we don't want to step on any one thing for characters too hard. We'll condense and we'll do our takes on it, but we don't want to just throw out someone else's lore with the baby with the bathwater kind of situation. Nappa trying to cook.
Vegeta!
Vegeta, I need the eggs.
The eggs.
Ace the Windrider says
Yes.
Nappa has to protect a young, sick Prince Vegeta. Ooh.
And there seems to be a lot of people interested in how he first met Vegeta.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So since we've pretty much landed on Saiyan Empire Nappa, now we need the like what the story is going to be about, and not so much like, oh, Nappa fights this guy or Nappa fights this guy. Need to think more like what do we want to say with Nappa? What do we want to learn about Nappa? What's thematically interesting about Nappa specifically in the DC universe? Yusuke says Nappa learning to recover his pride as a Saiyan, similar to Vegeta. With the $5 super chat. Thank you for that. That's super awesome.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, for where where the chat has driven us, this would be a Nappa with his pride. This would be a Nappa pre-losing his pride. Let's see here. So we got some Vegeta, the pork in your ramen is raw. Nappa says the N-word. Yeah, no.
Hey.
Ratatouille, I saw you trolling a little bit earlier. That was the second time, so I'm putting you in timeout for a while. Maybe Turles could be the one to hire Lopo. Thank you, Cash Smith, for the $2 donation. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, but like that's so. Just what is something like we're still getting a lot of suggestions. What is something that Nappa needs to learn? What is something Nappa's one night stand with Maxima and regrets it?
I don't think Nappa will regret a single thing. I think Nappa is desperately lonely.
Oh man. So we're getting like Nappa's childhood, which is kind of an interesting thing. Nappa before his first experience in battle, learning that not all fights are fun and games.
But see, I think, but for Nappa they are. Nappa didn't learn that all fights are for the games until he met Goku. That was the first time he realized that shit could go wrong for him. And in our universe, that would be for when he met Aquaman and Batman. That's the first time he's ever. Obviously, the dark side thing happened, but even then, he kind of just got. He never fought an opponent he couldn't beat that wasn't overwhelmingly destroying him, if you make sense of that with the dark side thing. Mm-hmm. So we can add stuff in there, but it is about trying to keep in mind we want to make sure that this doesn't conflict with what we've already done with the character. I am enjoying a lot of the suggestions, and it might even have to come down to the fact that you guys will handle like the plot details, but we'll be the ones who will try and make it mean something more. I think that might almost lend itself better to the chat kind of format, because everyone seems to be more focused on wanting to do specific beats.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I've seen a couple things about like Nappa bonding with Kid Vegeta and stuff. I think that's a good fertile ground, because then you can work out any of these like verses or like cool scenes and stuff, because obviously Nappa was already like Vegeta's attendant or whatever. So that seems like that might be a good area for the story to take place, and that could be like the foundations of it, kind of teaching Vegeta the wrong lesson about how to, punish your enemies in battle, kind of thing. So that's got some potential.
Actually, there's a cool suggestion here from Arthur. What about in Nappa's story, we start off in his teenage years trying to make his mark on the world, but eventually he bumps into King Vegeta and he was still a prince. Would that be cool? So he's got 2 Prince Vegetas in his life.
Oh, shaded silver lining with the $20 super
Whoa.
chat. Whoa!
Goodness me! What is? I've said I'm daddy for fun, not mother for fun. It's not. You don't have to do Mother's Day donations for me.
Oh man! All right. Something exploring Nappa, Vegeta, and Raz's dynamic. So we can maybe do like a an on the way to Thanagar or back even. That's got some potential.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know, the King Vegeta thing does have some interest in me. I am kind of gravitating in super chat and or not super chat, in chat. I am kind of gravitating toward this idea of something with particularly Vegeta and Nappa, and I think maybe like because this isn't even in a story in canon for Dragon Ball. But like, do we want to do like what Nappa did to earn King Vegeta's respect? That like, okay, you're the one that's gonna take care of my son.
I think that's got some weight to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's got. I think that is an unexplored mystery, especially when we see how brutal King Vegeta is with anything that threatens Vegeta. He's just like, oh, Broly is potentially stronger than my son. Go. And Paragus was his general of his army, and he immediately threw him away. So whatever he would have to do would have to be beyond anything to have that level of trust to give to someone.
That could be interesting. I'm liking this one. All right, you know what? Let's lock that in because it's something that's kind of generated from chat. Is everyone cool with that? I'm seeing some yeses. I'm seeing some people like that one. So yeah, let's do that. Like, what is the story for what had Nappa become Vegeta's nanny? Nanny Nappa is going to be the name of the story, and I will fight anyone that tries to change it.
I mean, you don't fight a single person. That's a wise decision.
Alrighty. So like, okay, what's the thing? What does King Vegeta see Nappa do? Is it a fight? Does he stop like a more subtle attack? Because we've talked about this that like there are a lot of races in DC that actually stomp the Saiyans because of how crazy the hacks are, right? So like I see a lot of Lobo interest, and maybe we could do that still. I don't want to write it off, but like maybe Nappa can stop an attack on the on Planet Vegeta or on the Prince or something, and that's what puts him into King Vegeta's good graces. I'm Mary Poppins, yo. Oh, see, if you want meme Nappa, this is the territory to go to because now you get the chance for some like we could sneak a Mary Poppins reference in there. We could get like a spoonful of sugar reference in there or something. Saving King Vegeta's life is coming up. Nappa stops an assassination. I think that's the way to go. I think that's like an assassination either of Prince Vegeta or King Vegeta. So like, what's the assassin? Is it just gonna be like a big strong brute like what's his name? Lobo? Is it gonna be maybe a more like subtle thing? Like, do we want to do maybe a white Martian or something weird? What do you guys think? Who would be like a cool fight? Nappa versus Green Lanterns. Nappa thwarting a Thanagarian strike force aiming to kill Vegeta. That's Yausuke with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, sir. Followed right by Todd Howard with another $4.99 donation. Hey, thanks for liking my anime idea. I still got 2 hours on my shift at Domino's. I love you both, you beautiful madmen. Wish me luck. Best of luck, sir.
Good luck.
You're doing the brave stuff, man. Man. Supercalifragilistic, I just blew up your planet.
That's a song right now.
Lobo should be an old friend of Nappa. I'm seeing red lanterns thrown around. I'm seeing Tamaranians. Ooh, Tamaranians, because like we've established that the Saiyans had some run-ins, some headbutts with them. And that is
I like that.
That is pretty much just a Dragon Ball fight. We need the trash talk between Nappa and Lobo, says Cash Smith with the $2 donation. This dude is all about his Lobo, and he's throwing money at it. And like, don't get me wrong, man. We are considering it. It's up there, because that is a fun matchup, and like, I mean, we get to put Lobo in a fucking thumbnail at that point, right? But like, the thing is, we just want to give some other like creativity a chance here. Is there someone in the DC universe? Is there something weird out there that's just like Whoa, I would never have thought of that. Or you know, like what's a cool Dragon Super says Red Lantern Cat. He's talking about Dexstar. Red Lanterns are not a thing in continuity at this point, so they're unfortunately out, sir. Tamaranian's getting thrown around a lot. And I don't know, personally between Lobo and Tamaranians, I'm kind of leaning on Lobo. If we're going to go down more of a traditional bruising fight, Lobo.
I think you could have both. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I think you have Tamaranians be the thing that is the attack, right? But they had their contingency plan is they also hired Lobo to be their main muscle on the job.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
So then you get to have both, and then as well, just thinking video wise, right? We can this is how everyone in chat. This is how you get to see how the sausage is made.
Oh no, you don't want to see that.
We get to have the images of the Tamaranians, but we also have Lobo as like the main fight player. And to throw around in there, so I think that works. I think having a Tamaranian strike force going to be sent to kill King Vegeta or someone around there, and there is a squad that happens to be a part of that leads into an altercation where Nappa does this amazing miracle thing for a Saiyan that King Vegeta has never seen before, that makes him decide, you will be the guardian of my heir. You will protect the future you will protect the future of Vegeta. Then the planet will be
Yes. Oh, can we get Blackfire into this? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go with this. Tamaranian, sure. Strike Force hires Lobo to kill. Do we want to have him kill King Vegeta or Prince Vegeta? Does that want to be a super chat? King Vegeta? All right.
Yeah. Actually.
Do you want to make that a chat thing?
Try to kill his King Vegeta's pregnant wife.
Ooh. Try to kill Queen Vegeta.
Queen Vegeta.
There we go. That's a good one. I like that quite a bit. So Vegeta isn't even born yet. Ooh, that's
Vegeta. This is just news has gone round that King Vegeta the third is finally going to have an heir.
Mm-hmm.
And every universe is like, no. The universe does not want $10 from Cash Smith. An arranged marriage between Prince Vegeta and Princess Blackfire is threatened when Talos hires Lobo to assassinate them, and it's up to Nappa to stop it. I don't think the Tamaranians and the Saiyans would ever have an arranged marriage. Like, I don't think King Vegeta would never want his bloodline to be with a non-Saiyan at all. So yeah, that would never happen.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for the $10 donation.
I mean, the donations are awesome, man. So yeah, all right. So Tamaranian Strike Force hires Lobo to kill Queen Vegeta. News about King Vegeta is about to have an heir. Generates the buzz. I don't know, the atmosphere. These are just notes. It's fine. Okay, I like that. That's a good one, Alfie. So we want something with people want Blackfire in it as well, which is cool because she's a popular enough character. So she can be leading the Strike Force, maybe.
But is she old enough?
I don't know how the fuck they age, Alfie. I gotta be honest with you. DC Black... Like, watch, I'm gonna Google this shit, and she's gonna be, like, 300 years old. That's a good point. Oh, come on, Wikipedia. Don't be like this. Grander, New Earth, aliases, occupation, gender, height, hair, skin. Where the fuck's the age?
There isn't.
Bondage, came of age, page, hostage, fits
She's
of
the
rage.
older sister of Starfire. This one thing, the actress who plays her in Titans is 42. So I guess you could say a young Blackfire, but in the comics, they never seem to have that big of a disparity in age.
I've never really read her, to be all that honest.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
And even then, if it isn't accurate, it's our universe, so we can get away with it. I'd say.
I mean, or do we want to do like the queen of the Tamaranians leading it? Because that's kind of a cool option too, and we can just use Blackfire art at that point, right? It doesn't really matter. Let's see here. How old is DC's Blackfire? I mean, I guess I can just Google.
I mean, she's.
You know, let's just figure out how old Starfire is.
100 years. No shoot.
Starfire, Teen Titans, age. Language.
I mean, if she's on the Teen Titans.
I mean, but like, what is a teenager? Because then we're getting into all the weird aging shit. All right, you know what? Let's just say fuck it. We'll go with the she's just old. She's just that much of an older sister. I like the idea of Blackfire. It's just easy. Lobo being hired by this Yusuke with another $10 donation. God damn, you guys are killing it tonight. My hat is off to you. I think it's the gifts, Alfie. Is it the gifts, folks? Someone donate $20 and say it's the gifts. Lobo being hired by the Tamaranians to lead some of their strongest warriors. This strike force showing to be just unstoppable until Nappa stomps it right in the throne room. I quite like that. That's pretty cool, because then it's just about the like, because that's like Nappa's thing, right? He is all muscle. There's no subtlety to it. There's no brilliance of attack or anything. Nappa's just a berserker. That he just goes on the field and stomps it. And so you could have like the rest of the Saiyan Royal Guard is just like wiped out, and they can only take out maybe one or two, and Nappa's the one standing up against all of it. He's the last one standing. Cash Smith. Cash, you have a very appropriate name because you just dropped another $20 super chat. Blackfire.
I feel like we've got like an Arabian oil baron. Is Cash is right now, right? He's just gonna become our sugar. He should be the real daddy here.
I know, he's the daddy for fun. Your title is dropped. That's what you need to make a Patreon tier, Daddy for Fun. And just make it like something ridiculously high.
That needs to be like £500.
I know, right? Blackfire uses the traitorous Turtles to get inside knowledge on the Saiyans and hires Lobo to kidnap Prince Vegeta so they can use him to breed/engineer the ultimate hybrid. Nappa is Vegeta's bodyguard. Alright, so like, dude, I love all the passion, but we're pretty set. Like, that's why we've got the outline up here. So we need to just decide like where we're going. I'm still.
We just got 2 back-to-back $20 donations.
Oh my god! It's the gifts. Jaden Silver Lighting confirms it's the gifts. Yes.
You're right.
Unlimited power.
What have I done?
Something involving Nappa and Bardock fighting the Kuns, Goku's first meeting with the Flash and Green Lantern, Maxima trying to jump Goku. Oh man, Super Ash, thank you.
You're way behind, man, but thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Thanks so much for the super chats. Like, it's so crazy to see these pop off. This is a very successful stream. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. Maybe we don't even need the writers tier on Patreon. Maybe we just do this every couple weeks. Man, all right. So yeah, what we're going with is we are confirmed on Blackfire leading Tamaranian strike force. Lobo's hired on as extra muscle because the Tamaranians have gone up against the Saiyans a number of times now. They know they're not enough on their own, but they think if they have the numbers and they got the Lobo in the back pocket, that they should be able to just kill Queen Vegeta and get the fuck out of there. So now we need to focus on the Nappa side of it. Where is Nappa now? What is Nappa doing now in the Saiyan Empire? What is Nappa's job, effectively? And what is he gonna do? Like, I'm kind of liking the idea of Nappa's just the last Saiyan standing, beating the shit out of, like, 10 Tamaranians and, like, you know, grappling with Lobo or some shit, you know? I'm kind of leaning into that. Just full on.
I'm not.
Okay.
Because I keep coming back to what, because any Saiyan could do that, right? Like, that any Saiyan could do. What is unique to Nappa that would specifically make King Vegeta be like, you're the babysitter, you're the protector of the air, right? You're the nanny. What is, and where I'm going with that is Nappa is the only Saiyan who, like a dog, will stop on a dime on an order, no matter what it is, for Vegeta. So I'm thinking it's almost like there's other Saiyans, right? And they're in a fight, and King Vegeta is just like, fall back, we cannot fight them, you fools, or something like that. And they're like, no, we live for the challenge, we live for the fight, and they get killed. And Nappa's the only one who falls back. And grabs his wife and gets her out of there.
I am kind of liking that.
He's the only one who doesn't do the Saiyan thing.
Okay, all right. Nappa follows orders and secures the Queen's safety.
Because then it also goes in with the idea that Nappa, as he is here, wouldn't really, if freaking Lobo and Blackfire came back, this Nappa, before he goes to the dark side, get his ass kicked.
Yeah, probably.
No contest. Like fucking Lobo would destroy him. like pre-dark side, Lobo was a monster. Like, Lobo was fighting Kakarot Ken as he is now. So like there's that kind of thing to consider as well. So I think the key bit should be is there will be other Saiyans that go to the fight and they get enough to blast them off maybe. But Nappa's the only one who gets the heck out of dodge and ignores the instinct to fight, because his king ordered him so. And almost in that dumb, kind of Homer Simpson-ish way, but Nappa's kind of dumb with bricks. But he's just like, well, why would I fight? You told me to, sir. You told me to, boss. And it's just that grunt loyalty.
Gotcha. All right. We missed a couple super chats, so just want to track back and do those. Kind of Platypus says, Blackfire was implied 20-ish during New Teen Titans. Yeah. And Yosuke says, unlimited power with the $2. Thank you so much, man. And then Cash Smith, Daddy for Fun over here says, Nappa and Bardock versus Lobo and Turles. I actually do like the idea of including Bardock in some small way. I think
Bardock gets a mention for sure. Bardock gets a mention.
Because, I mean, when else are we going to get the chance?
I like the idea of Bardock being around.
It'll be fun.
I almost want to make it that Bardock's the one who actually gets the push off fight, right? Like what you were saying about the Saiyan who's just beating the fuck out of the Tamaranian Paul. I think that should be Bardock. And that's why King Vegeta is just like that low-class savage.
All right, huge matchup. Do we want Bardock to fight Lobo or
I think everyone fucks Lobo, but Lobo just gets sick of the aggravation, just leaves during the job. And so Blackfire's like, where are you going? And I was like, you didn't pay me enough to deal with a zoo. Like these chimps just won't stop, and he just leaves. So I don't think anyone beats Lobo in this. Everyone, Bardock and Nappa, and everyone fight him, but he's too much. But they eventually get enough hits on him where he's just like, they're not paying me enough for this. This is kind of like, these guys are pretty cool. I want to come back here. I don't want to kill them all.
Did you remember DBC, right?
Yes.
where we get the new like that take on how King Vegeta goes out.
Yeah.
And he's like, I will at least die as my people's king, and he shoots the Powerball fake moon. I think that's the move that makes Lobo go, alright, no. Just fucking King Vegeta launches a Powerball, and you just got a fucking army of Uzarus in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there you go.
So I think Bardock gets a matchup against Blackfire. I think that's got some potential to it. Lobo leaves when King Vegeta shoots off a power ball and turns all Saiyans planet wide into Ozarus.
But probably the weaker of the two, but he is the emphasis there. I would honestly say Bardock's probably stronger than Nappa. Even before, like, when the movie takes place and he gets like a Zenkai boost, right? But even before that, like, that one Zenkai boost is like he'll even be almost as strong as King Vegeta now, and like that's still like 4,000 above where Nappa was just from that. And in minus, Bardock's the one, like in the Super Broly movie, Bardock's the one on the precipice. He's got battle damage, and he's the one who fights Frieza. He's the only one. So I think I was only second to King Vegeta, honestly.
Okay.
And obviously, Kid Vegeta is the strongest on the planet by far.
Mm-hmm.
But Kid Vegeta is a fetus right now.
Lobo goes grade 8.
Lobo goes grade 8. Blackfire gave Bardock his iconic scar. That's a good idea.
Okay.
From Primal Missile's £2 donation.
Yeah, I like that. That's easy enough to include. Gives Bardock the scar, because this is early days Bardock too, so that's got some potential. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That I like that. Maybe Lobo finds out the Tamaranian's payment for him isn't worth it. Like, it's something that he can't use to fuel his habits, so he just leaves. I'm still liking the, like, okay, Lobo isn't crazy enough to go on a planet against Uzarus. Like, he might be stronger than anyone, but a planet-wide, like, that's that Frieza logic of, like, okay, you'd be an idiot to put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, you either eliminate them before that, or you just don't play that game. You just need to leave. So I think that's especially because, again, these Saiyans, although they aren't as strong as they will be on the dark side, they're still stronger than they are in canon, simply because they've got stronger enemies to fight.
Yep, definitely.
And they don't have Frieza watching their ass, making sure they don't get too powerful. So all these Saiyans here are already like on a higher tier as is.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we've got like the battle pretty much planned out, but because we're getting Nappa out of the situation, we kind of need to decide.
You really want Towers. He's pushing so hard for Towers.
I think Turles is just too much. Like, we're putting Bardock in this, but he's going to be a pretty late stage appearance, and he's not going to have a huge role.
Bardock's like a fun cameo.
So, like, really just keep in mind that, like, this is, like, the main characters of this are Nappa and King Vegeta. Those are the characters that are going to get the most focus. God, Trevor's probably gonna end up doing fucking all of it. So those are our main characters in this. Is gonna be Nappa and King Vegeta. Nappa is gonna be the main focus. So like all this battle stuff we're talking about, it's not gonna be like, because of the nature of the shorts, we're not gonna go into these as hard as we have in the past. Like the battle is gonna be described, but it's not gonna be described in intense detail. This is all kind of be like background stuff. Nappa has to perform Vegeta's birth? That's mid-battle? No, that's fucking dope, man. Like, mid-battle, like, Vegeta's born on the night that all of the planet turned into Ozarus and fought off an assassination? That's fucking cool. And that's, like, Nappa doing something that's not battle. It's, like, a good thing he followed orders. He's with the queen. He's the only one that can do it. I'm kind of digging it. There's, like, some thematic kick-assness to that.
All right. That's pretty baller. That's pretty good.
Uh, Prince Vegeta. Alrighty. So that's what Nappa's doing during the battle, is he's delivering the prince. And like that kind of works because given how much of a warrior culture and stuff the Saiyans are, you could like you a Saiyan that has that opportunity to like kill the prince could conceivably become king, right? So like the fact that like Nappa not only follow orders, but during all of this chaos, it would have been really easy to say, "Oh, the prince died," and to kill him himself. But for Nappa not only to deliver the prince, but like to keep him safe during the battle and everything, I think that's a really good justification for why Nappa becomes the nanny Nappa hashtag nanny Nappa.
Hashtag nanny Nappa.
Alrighty. Vegeta's birth would be like Conan. Wait, Uzaru Nappa is giving birth to Uzaru Vegeta? I'm thinking Nappa and the Queen and Vegeta as well are the
They'd be
ones
like they'd be in the castle underneath where they don't see the moon, so they don't transform.
Yeah, they're probably like the 3 Saiyans on the planet that don't transform during all of this. Alright. Nappa delivers Prince Vegeta. Okay, I think, and then after the battle is won, King Vegeta goes to check on his wife. Born makes Nanny Nappa. I think that's the short, guys. I think that's the outline. Is there anything else you want to add? It's pretty packed as is. But I'm pretty happy with that as the outline. So let's start working on the do I get it like a blank page? No. Okay, we'll just enter down to get to the next page. Okay. So how are we gonna start this? Do we want to start it off planet Vegeta? Or well, we talked about the okay, I think I got it. The universe.
In a universe. In a world.
SE is a fire with news. The dreaded. Do we want to start it off the DC universe?
No, just the universe. I think it's fine.
Has an heir on the way.
I think the dreaded King Vegeta of the Saiyan race has sired an heir.
Oh yeah, that's better. Has
Okay, can I add a thing? Because
Sure.
I've got like I probably should get across this before we get this, but I have like a headcanon. I want to do this of what Vegeta's mum would be like, and why we see her is I imagine Vegeta's mum basically being like movie 8 early, just a psychopath. She King Vegeta who's like, oh, I wanna have a child. I guess I'm gonna need a mate. I will hold a contest for the strongest Saiyan around, who will be the bride of King Vegeta. And just this fucking tornado woman just comes in and destroys everyone without even trying. And King Vegeta is like, oh, okay, guess to get married. so they hook up, but King Vegeta very quickly realizes that, oh god, I have made this maniac pregnant, and now she wants to kill him because you did this to me. the saying. So she's like locked up in a dungeon because she will kill everyone who gets close to her, and she's the reason why this gets out is because she's keeps trying to escape, and they can't hide it. So I think you throw that in is despite his attempts to contain her for her own safety and the safety of everyone else. Queen Okara has continued.
All right. So let's see here. Soon to be born, his efforts to conceal the child have failed. You want to take it for a minute since you got the passion? I'll go check in on Super Chat while you're writing that one out.
Go for it.
Okay. Now, interesting. It doesn't look like it's scrolling down. What can I do to fix that? All right, just give me 1 second. Just hands off keyboard for 1 second, okay? Control X. And then I might have to change the setup here at some point, guys, but for now, this is going to be what it is. So we've got, like, the beginnings of the first paragraph there. All right, go ahead. You're good now. Female Saiyans are infamous scary during pregnancy.
I just don't. They're like if the males get rage boosts, holy shit! That is crazy. You don't not want to fight a pregnant, angry Ozaru. Let's just say that they will devour you to shreds. They have cravings for blood. Just Queen of the Saiyans.
Well, this is unfortunate. It doesn't look like the I'm gonna have to change the setup around. So I think I could probably just make it another window, right? And source. One moment, please, while we figure out this technical difficulty. Media source. No, that's not what I want. Window capture. There we go. Add source. Okay. What window is it capturing? Okay, that seems to be mainly working. Okay, so it's going to capture this window, and then get that up. Okay, yeah, that's the window I want it to capture, and then
okay.
turn off the browser source. Okay, that's working. There we go. That should be legible, right, guys? You guys able to see everything? What's going on with that? Yeah. Go check on that in the stream, make sure that's looking right. Birth Vegeta, fine, powerful Saiyan. Alrighty. Yeah, good. Everything's looking good. Let me make sure. Does it go back to this window? Will I have to move this over to maybe this side? So it's not. that should do everything I need it to. But now do I have double? Freaking, it's so much, so complicated. Hopefully this is all working right. I don't know. Are you guys still seeing like triple alphies? Oh my god, this is worse. Okay, never mind. I'll go back.
You'll go back.
Yeah, I just broke the Discord and created infinite windows. Oops.
Can't believe this. What a little lose.
Yes, I've got to have basically. I need this window open, so I'm gonna get my phone out to go to live chat, and monitor that, make sure everything's going good.
Yeah, guys, we're not doing any hybrids between Tamaronians and Saiyans and Bardock and Blackfire. Bardock has a gorgeous wife as is. Like Gine over Blackfire. That's my take.
Yeah. Alrighty. The universe is afire with news. The dreaded King Vegeta of the Saiyan race has sired an heir. Soon to be born, his efforts to conceal the child have failed. This feels like a fucking Star Wars scroll, man.
This is so dope.
Queen Okara, the psychotic queen of the Saiyans, has continuously tried to escape her bindings, desperate to kill the man who is the result of her having to undergo pregnancy. And now the onset of childbirth has increased those rampages to a level that caught the eye of many alien spies monitoring the Saiyans. Few would act on such a dark plan. However, in their desperation to end the scourge of the warrior race, the people of Tamaran have solemnly vowed to end the bloodline of their sworn enemy before more worlds fall to an even more powerful Vegeta.
Yeah, I was also thinking like Vegeta plural.
I think the "and" is still necessary for either way.
Got it.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And then it's just like the ... pan to Star Destroyer.
I mean, do Tamaranians have ships? Can we do that?
That'd be pretty good.
Oh, alrighty. You know what, fuck it, I'll put that in the fucking script, ... Okay. Now, do you want to work in your contest of queens, at all? Do you want to work that as a one sentence?
I mean, that's just like background lore.
Okay. Well, I mean, just like, this is your chance to throw it in, though.
Yeah, but if we're gonna go back here eventually, right? This is just the taste. This is just the taste of my OC Vegeta mom. She's a bad girl.
Oh man, the screen is black. I apologize. That was not meant to happen. Let me just close that. Does that fix it? No. All right. You continue writing. Okay, that fixed it. All right. You continue with. All right. Let's continue now. All right. Thanks for letting us know about the screen, man. Appreciate that, Scott. Okay. So the Tamaranians have hatched their plan. Do we want to? I'm kind of want to jump right into dialogue. So for this, I think we definitely need to voice Blackfire, Lobo, Nappa, King Vegeta, and then Okra, and then maybe Bardock gets a line. 6 characters. That's a little much.
Bardock, Okra, Vegeta, Nappa. I don't think Lobo. And Loba.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you don't need Blackfire to speak.
Really?
Yeah, you don't.
I'm not sure. Because I kind of like the idea of jumping straight into Blackfire, like on call with Lobo or something.
I mean, sure, but you're the one who's got to cast Blackfire then. I'm not handling that.
Fair. All right, we'll leave Blackfire out of it for now. All right, how do you want to transition then? Because I think we should pretty much just go straight to since given how much is going to be happening in this, I feel like we should probably jump straight into the fight, right?
Okay, so you know how you open this, right?
Okay.
King Vegeta talking to his guards. King Vegeta rallying the troops for the oncoming attack. is how you transition, right? So King Vegeta talking about you men have been chosen, this regardless of class, much to my objections. However, General Paragus believes battle powers will decide this victory. So we have selected the strongest Saiyans on our planet in this dire time of need. And it just like pans across. We'll have like things, and like we noticed that like Bardock's on the side, like he's the only low class there, and everyone's kind of giving him. If this was animated, people would be giving him like, what's he doing here? Yeah, but like so it's like King Vegeta rallying the troops, and during this speech, we cut to Nappa, and we do some narration about Nappa being the oldest there. Yeah, this is his first chance to work under the king. He's been a grunt for like 50 years. For like Nappa's like old. So this is Nappa's already like he thinks he's past his prime, and he never thought he'd get a chance to be. If Bardock's here as well, Bardock's like young, King Vegeta's ish, but like Nappa by this point would be like in his 40s if Vegeta's about to be born.
Is that how that works? Okay.
Yeah, Nappa is substantially older than everyone else.
All right, so King Vegeta. What's a slur? Don't Tamaranians have a slur?
Yeah, what is it? They do. There was a whole episode of Teen Titans about it.
Yeah, that's a neat reference, and King Vegeta would most certainly use it. The slur,
the Trock.
Trock, Trock.
Yeah, Troq.
Troq. The Trocks, have hatched one of their wife against my wife. Is an order.
Actually, if we're gonna definitely give Okara a voice, this might be a good thing to get some Toriyama humor in, right? Is like schemes against my darling wife. Cut to like Okara in the background. So like yeah, that's a it's like, yes.
That is an order from your king. And then I don't know. What's a good moment? It's a Nappa story. I feel Nappa should have the line here. Some darling or something like that. Like so we have Nappa actually.
No, I don't think Nappa's gonna sass him. I think if anyone's gonna sass him there, it's gonna be Bardock, right?
Okay.
And then because then Nappa can be the one. Like this is like them talking about. Bardock's like some darling, and then Nappa's just like shit. You trap low class. You're speaking to the king of all Saiyans. Like
hold on. Actually, I got it. That's your queen, low class. Show some respect.
Yeah,
I like that. Alrighty. Some darling. That's your queen, low class. Show some respect.
Jade Silver Lining, $50 super chat.
Holy shit! Wow. Okay. I mean, do we gotta create an OnlyFans now?
Okay.
This is just for me. Oh this just for being there and giving us, the viewers, fans, a chance to participate in ways some of us never thought possible. Thank you so much, man. We're really grateful. We're so happy that this is turning out
100%.
well. Like,
thank you.
Yeah, like, no lie, it was my idea to do this, but part of me was worried it was going to just be a mess of, like, just crazy comments, but I'm actually really getting invested in this story, and just, this is always the fun part of doing these, right, is you just get hype about it as you're writing it, and you just fan out about it, and you can't wait to see it yourself. That's your queen, low class, so show some respect. Timranian fleet. How big? Squad?
Yeah, it's an infiltration squad. They're sent to assassinate, not cause a war.
Yeah, but if the Saiyans know they're coming.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like we've got word. So like Paragus has selected you for this fight. Maybe put that in King Vegeta's thing. Is our scouts have detected, because they did kind of like make makeshift like stuff before Frieza came around. Like they have it in the Broly movie. They got like snipers and stuff. Our scout detected that a small squad of the filthy trucks have hatched one of their schemes against my darling wife.
I'll kill you!
It's your duty to stop it. That is order from your king. Show some respect.
You know what? Let me instead of it is your duty to stop it, it is your duty to protect. Because then I like the idea that they're just like right outside her room / cell. And you just hear like muffled it and shit.
It's just the whole time it's just like fuck.
It's your duty to protect her. That is an order from your king. Alright, so we probably shouldn't. I want to jump right into the fight, but
I think because this is Nappa's story, right? I think we have some narration detailing Nappa's past.
Okay, all right.
Nappa took the affront personally, or something, and the Elder Saiyan took the affront personally, something like that.
Primal Mythos, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, Bardock, glad Gine isn't like the queen at all.
Yeah, Bardock's the rare among Saiyans who likes the soft women. For some reason, Bardock's the only Saiyan who is interested.
So the queen in there, like, fucking just railing as all the guys are like, crab walk.
Yeah, and like it's just like, oh,
what a babe!
I wish you'd kill me.
Step on me, queen.
Yeah, I think that's a fun juxtaposition as well. Like to have Vegeta and Goku's moms be so on the spectrum with each other.
This took the comment very. He'd been past his prime for a good while now, and
Queen Vegeta's decked out like Hannibal Lecter. Yeah, like exactly. Like she's got the mouth muffle because she will bite people's throats out if they come close to her. Like I'm legit imagining that's why we don't see Vegeta's mom. It's if they talk like it's like, hey Vegeta, I don't see your mom. Don't talk about it. It's the only memory of female empowerment is as Hannibal Lecter behind the glass, like, "Hi, sweetie," and that's why he listens when Bulma shouts.
That's terrifying. A god tried to test me once. I ate his liver with nothing else.
And it just like covers Tarbell's eyes. Hi, Mom. We're going out.
Vegas handpicked him for this guard squad. and he was determined.
And it doesn't mean Nagini still can't kick ass. Yeah, of course Gine can still kick ass, but it's just like there's a difference between being a badass like Gine and being a monster. Like I'm imagining would fit the only one who would be the mum of Vegeta. Because she's got to also be where he gets his height from, so she's got to be tiny. Because King Vegeta is tall. AF.
The fact that a low-class warrior was put on the squad too served to motivate him to show his best to the king. Makes sense. Bardock there is kind of like putting an elite like Nappa on edge. Yeah. Okay. And then what happens? I want to get into the fight. I think Bardock responds with a Bardock just kind of hand waves it away. It's just like I don't care about something like I don't care about royalty. It's just like I'm something to that effect, but it's gonna get cut off by the attack happening. Let me tell you something about
give him that hit.
Low class Saiyans. So he never gets to make the point, and he's just got to show it in the fight. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's the last time we get Garlock to speak.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something about us low class Saiyans. Boom. All right. If it's Lobo, you gotta have a dramatic entrance from Lobo.
Lobo comes in, motorcycle through the roof.
What's Lobo's line? What's Lobo's entrance line? Something. It's got to be something with the monkey puns or something like that. Right?
I think he's. I don't know if he comes in. It's just like.
Does chat have any suggestions? We've been kind of ignoring chat for a bit while we've been working on the narration. Chat, here's your part. We need, what is Lobo's entrance line? What is the explosion? Lobo walks through the dust clears and we see Lobo smoking the cigar. What does he say? What is Lobo's entrance, chat? We need you. We need you.
I'm almost thinking like he comes in and is just like, "Hi monkeys, I heard you got a bad broad locked up in there."
Yeah. Lobo be like the Undertaker from WWE. Yeah. So okay, Chad, what's Lobo's line? Like that's the thing. Like Bastich is a good one. Let's see here. Primal Mythos, the $5 super chat. Guys, you are so awesome. I love you all.
Yeah, thank you.
Shortbeard could voice Lobo, maybe. I mean, we'll be doing auditions for this in the Discord because we don't have a Lobo voice yet. Something middle-aged, something monkey business. Monkey business is a good pun. Enough monkey business. What's up, you bastages? Who wants a banana? I quite like that.
Who wants a banana is good.
Yeah. Let's write that in for now. We'll still look at chat. Yeah. Enough monkey business. Tonight I died on monkey soup. Congratulations, monkey. My condolences for the king. Hey, monkeys, where's this Spitfire I've been hearing so much about? 12 little Saiyans jumping on the bed. One fell off and got shot in the head.
Like it's like the sound effect is he shoots someone, like he blows off like a random Saiyan's head, and he says that could be good.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. This is gonna be some fragging fun. Um, this is the best zoo I've ever been to. Um,
Aren't you a monkey? Where's your tail? Well, they all would have tails. They do have tails. Like everyone here has a tail.
yeah. I'm BANNANA. How the fuck do you spell banana?
Banana.
I heard you monkeys are causing a lot of trouble. I don't like that. That's my job. It will be the beast that will kill me, the beauty. It'll be the beast that will kill the beauty, rather. I'm still kind of leaning to What Up Bassages, Who Wants a Banana. It's nice, it's short, it's sweet. I think we could still work in the 12 Little Saiyans bit, because I think that could just be
Lobo in the fight.
Yeah, because I really like that one too. I'm leaning on the Who Wants a Banana, and then it's like, Lobo, loaded. Lobo stood in the broken entry of the castle, and loaded a... Does Lobo's weaponry have names?
No, he's got whatever he picks up.
Lobo weapon names? No, I guess not. Okay. A space bazooka? Can I get away with space bazooka?
Space bazooka works. A quadruple barrel railgun.
Okay, actually, like that.
Just like the most Rob Liefeld kind of ideas. It's like that blaster Iron Man has in Marvel vs. Capcom, where he just like comes out with a giant fucking beam laser. It's like,
Loaded quadruple barrel railgun. He shot directly at the.
This is gonna be bananas. You're blowing up. You're sons of bitches.
We just received. This was happening so soon, having just received the intel of the attack. What the fuck's Lobo's race name?
Cezannian.
Yeah, that helps.
It's not my fault that they made it sound like that. Ezarnian.
I got it.
All right. Yeah, Gusta.
Yeah. Alfie, I haven't been watching the stream. Is the screen scrolling and stuff? They can see what we're actually writing.
I haven't been watching either. Let me check. Alfie is gonna let you know. Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
It's got all your tabs open when you're currently on Wikipedia.
Okay.
And now it's got your thing.
They were shocked the attack was happening this soon, having just received the intel of the strike. They're shocked the strike was happening this soon. just received the intel of the attack. It was obvious Blackfire had moved up their timetable. The inclusion of Sarzarian, however, was an added surprise. Okay. What's our number? We've got, who's our team, first of all? So we've got Bardock, Nappa.
And I'd say about a dozen of Saiyans.
Okay.
'Cause I think Tori had a quote when the movie came around that there are actually only a few elites on planet Vegeta, like just like a dozen. Everyone else is just a low class.
Interesting. Okay. And then the king is still there, as well as Paragus, I guess.
Yeah, Paragus can be there. I almost want to have to limit the cast.
No, I'm not planning to like have Paragus voice anything. I just figure that if he assembled the squad, he should probably be there, like for the logic of the story.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I don't think we need Paragus to have any lines in this. The Sarzarian, however, was an added surprise. So we've got 12, 13, 14, 15. So we've got 16 Saiyans to play with now. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what? Do we want to do 2 Tamaranians per Saiyan? So have like 30 Tamaranians?
No, I think you go the opposite. I think you have 8 Maranians.
Oh, you think the Tamaranians outclass them that much?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say so. Especially if they got Lobo there. Like they don't need the numbers.
Alright. Moved up their timetable. The inclusion of Caesarian, however, wasn't...
Especially if you want to think of like Dragon Ball times, right? Like we're writing the story, so we get to choose how strong they be. It makes sense that the Saiyans in the story would be the underdogs.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Should make one Saiyan be named Tora here. Well, Tora, that's one of Bardock's crew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't. I mean, he could be there, but like I think Bardock was the only one who was out of all of them.
Mm-hmm. Was an added surprise. Okay. So then I want to have like the visual I have in my mind, so we need to figure out how to effectively put this is like Lobo just like, walks in, puts bazooka on his shoulder, railgun, whatever it is, and fires, and then like as he fires, like behind him all the Tamaranians come like flying in, or just like circling the great hall of the castle, and
they just all start blasting. Yeah. I think that's got a cool thing as well, because directly going off the thing we just set up with Bardock, right? Bardock, Lobo fires off his railgun. The Tamaranians all send off their blasts. Everyone is shocked. Bardock's the first one in action. Bardock's the one who he immediately dives in and like fires a beam of his own. Everyone else is kind of surprised and off like even like that's like a trope, right, in Dragon Ball, that Nappa and Vegeta are always kind of like Nani. They're always shocked. But like Goku he's in it. He's in the action. He's reactive. So I like giving Bardock that as well. It's like Bardock's the one who's not. He's like, yeah, okay, action. Because he's got nothing to lose. He's the one who's been in the most fights.
Lobo fired off his railgun as the 8 Tamaranian soldiers came zooming into the castle hall behind him.
I hope this is over 30 minutes. It's not going to be. It's going to be short. That's why it's a short. You may think it's going to be long, but like these scripts for like 30-minute videos are going to be way bigger than this. So
yeah,
but this is an insight into how much it takes to make the longer videos. If this is how long it takes for like the short ones.
And I mean, obviously, it's a little bit longer because we've got like the whole. What does chat want to do with this? But all right. So the Tamaranian soldiers came zooming into the castle hall behind him. Because Blackfire's got purple and Starfire has green. Tamaranians have different colored starbolts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Castle Hall. glowed in a rainbow variety. It's Starbolts, right? I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Tamrior's
I mean, I'd hate to parrot the guy that was begging for it, but you could include Talos in the squad as just a reference. A lot of canon sayings used. And again, it's just one of those things where like it wouldn't make any sense because Talos is meant to be Goku's age. Like he's in that Vegeta generation.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't make sense for him to be here anyway. It would be jarring.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like it would be cool as like a cameo, but that cameo would lead to more comments asking, "Wait, was that Talos?" Which would that's never touch him is going to be something more important. You wouldn't want us to waste him here if you are a Talos fan, right? Right?
All right. The castle hall glowed in a variety of colors as the elite Tamaranian warriors began to fire star bolts from every angle.
Cacophony of lights. I think that's
it's
a good.
A variety of colors called
expression.
cacophony of lights. Yeah.
Yeah. It's from Jaded Silver Lining.
Thank you. Thank you. That's good. Oh, I love it. See, this is helpful shit, man. I thought that was just Alfie.
Smugstick says, "I love you guys."
Oh, we love you too, Smug. You're our favorite. You're also my favorite over Alfie, but don't tell him I said that.
Yeah. Just, you know, what we talked about, about him.
Well, the elite Saiyan warriors were shocked. S-H-O-C... Shoot!
Feel free to ignore this, they're Dax and White House. Yeah, like, I'm gonna agree, Comic Platypus just said to someone else to stop obsessing over hybrids. Everyone, please, stop obsessing over hybrids! We're not doing any hybrids.
Most Tamaranians can't shoot bolts. That was from experiments. Well, these are the elite warriors, so it's fine.
Yeah, so these would be the guys that got the experiment.
Mm-hmm. Well, the elite Saiyan warriors were shocked by the suddenness, quickness, pace.
It's a
blitz. Was shocked by the blitz.
Yeah, blitz makes a good beat, Tom.
The low class Bardock.
Sprung into action.
I'm thinking on it. Okay. Alright, so... Okay. Immediately engaging the Princess Blackfire. Alright, starting to fight on okay. Alfie, you're better at describing fights. You want to take over for a bit?
Oh, sure thing.
Aw, Sally. Nappa should be encouraging / threatening the guards to keep on fighting. $5 from Primal Mythos. Thank you for the $5. I don't know. We'll see. That's definitely in his character, I think. But we'll see exactly where he's gonna fit in with this. We want to get probably like maybe 2-3 paragraphs of the fight happening before we get back to the meat of the thing, which is gonna be the Nappa story. What about Dark Multiverse and the Dark Knights? We might do something with that down the line, but it's definitely not going to be here. Guess I'll Die says, still think Lobo should rip Nappa's hair out, and that's why he's more hesitant to just rush back in when Vegeta calls him back. That could be a fun one. Ricardo Vospian says, Steve Jita. Yes, Steve Jita is the new Discord ship, and I couldn't be prouder. All I know is if this Nappa still has his hair at this point, this could be the fight where he loses it. Could be.
The problem is in the video we've got of Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa. Nappa still has his hair.
True.
When he gets taken by Darkseid, so we can't do that.
That's
cool suggestions, though.
Mm-hmm. Jaded Silver Lining gave us the Webster definition of cacophony. Thank you for that. And so it does work. You can have indeed a cacophony of light, so that's cool. Glad we're keeping it. Javian Singleton, have you guys saw Justice League Dark Apocalypse War yet? Nope. The Comics Platypus says, remember people, many of these questions have been answered on the Discord. You can look stuff up there. Indeed. Always good chance to remind people to go join the Discord. It never hurts to join the Discord. And we can always use more people to make us pull our hair out there. And then Garlic Jr. showed up. Yep, that's where the story was going. Bring the Jedi in. I want to see Turles. Not in this, you don't. If we're going to use Turles, we want to use him in a bigger way. This isn't the place for him. He'd be like he would be less than a side character in this. We'd get like maybe a line of Turles. Like, who do you want to see more right now? Turles or Bardock? Come on. No Green Lantern Tuffle in the fight. That's our OC Peach. And she died. You got to keep in mind that the Tuffles are wiped out. No surviving Tuffles at this point. There's only Rogolzar, kind of waiting in the wings. Him 1,000 years of warrior evolution was a fun night on the town. That's a good Lobo line. Grinned ear to ear and leapt in between the Saiyans and their prey, grabbing one unlucky soul with his gigantic hand and swinging him like a... I like it. Kite Man to beat Darkseid, calling it now. Damn, Alfie, they figured it out.
Dun dun dun.
I know it's a bit off topic, but are you guys fans of Song, Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones? I like Game of Thrones. I haven't read the books, but I quite liked the show. Even the last season.
Never seen it.
I'm sure that's going to be the next question. All right, you saying, well, I was going to say dogs, but... oh. Volume and potency. Ooh, good word. Sorry, we're on the quiet part of the writing phase. I'm trying to keep people entertained.
Okay, what are people saying?
Get Trigun in here. Blackfire. You monkey won this time, but one day you will fall. Your dirty zoo will fall. This doesn't crazy laugh by getting dragged away by her soldiers. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want it. I really do want a Blackfire line, but I just, yeah, female voice actors are hard to come by, unfortunately. Maybe Lo. Do you think Lo can do Blackfire? We can ask her Lo to do Blackfire. And then Aaron can do...
That's Tio.
Okay.
Akara.
I want a fucking Blackfire line. I'm sorry. I'm being all picky about it. Because, alright, so we got...
She have one here?
What? Yeah, because I want to transition now. We've got, like, the battle started, so we've got the setup. We know what's happening. And now we can transition and get back to the Napa, the meat of the story. So I think a good way to do that would be a dialogue exchange maybe between Blackfire and Bardock, and then have King Vegeta give the order to retreat or to fall back.
Makes sense.
So let's see here, Blackfire, you saying trash will no longer... Or do I want Blackfire to be, like, trying to get around Bardock to go straight for the king? It's probably more of an even matchup, Blackfire and King Vegeta, would you say?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think King Vegeta could beat her. So Bardock, he's getting there.
Okay.
It's probably pretty close.
Okay. So what do I want Blackfire to say? I really wanted her to talk, and now that I've got it, I don't know what I'm gonna have her say. Damn it.
you damn Zarbnoff. That's Cameroonian for ass.
Okay. Zarb.
Zarbnoff.
Zarb. Z-A-R-B. Noff.
And then Noff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You damn Zarbnoff.
I only came here for the baby, but I guess we gotta wipe out every single pest that comes our way.
Then that. You like that? You damn Zarbnoff. First I'll kill you, then that demon spawn of a child, and then every last Saiyan.
Uh-huh.
Like, she's the one who's like, genocide is not even a question at this point. I like that.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Okay. So then,
Actually, can I just give him a little Arnold line?
uh-huh. Oh.
Fine by me. Come at me, toots. He's the Clint Eastwood of science.
All right. And then
It's like she sends the thing, and it's just like, sure, let's go, let's throw down.
maybe try fighting better first. I'm liking Alfie's line. That's pretty good. Okay. So then we need like King Vegeta to force the retreat though, because while Bardock's doing fine, like
It's just like, you fools! Your blasts of fire are destroying it's starting to destroy the barriers that are keeping Akara and Vegeta safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the Saiyans are so caught up in the battle that yes, they're fighting them off, but the collateral damage is destroying the castle.
And CE, halting the advance.
Very edgy Alfie. I mean, it's not really edgy. It's gruff, if anything. Bardock's a gruff guy. Got no time for no one. Bardock's a real man. He doesn't do anything. I'm here who doesn't afraid of anything.
Threatening the queen and the unborn prince. Relocate. We must move. Otherwise, the fight will be for nothing. What's King Vegeta say here? Does Chad have any good suggestions? Get my darling out of here! I'll tear them apart, limb from limb. Let me out.
I always want to do the Toriyama thing, right? I'm just having this be the running gag. It's like, you fools! Do you not realize that any one of these stray blasts could kill my wife and child? And Lucaro's just like, I wanna fight! Like, it's just super, like, King Vegeta is like really eloquent and like well spoken, and like Okara is just like, give me fists or give me death.
Any of these stray blasts could slay. What's an elegant way to say kill? Could
annihilate, eviscerate.
I like annihilate.
Annihilate.
Can annihilate my paramour. Like, yeah. I like the idea that he just loves the shit out of her, man. I'm into it.
Yeah, like, he's super into it. Like, he is so into it. But he's like, it's the ultimate. I'm like, yeah, this is Vegeta's dad. That's what I want. Like, this is just like Vegeta and Bulma to the apex.
You weaklings.
You don't know how to fight! This baby is kicking more ass than you! I actually think that's a funny thing. This baby kicks harder than you guys
Yeah,
do.
no, that's what I'm writing down.
That's funny. Calling them out by name.
Paragon's people.
Fucking bitch. It's like, I hate him. He's a fucking bitch. Under his breath.
You
Like,
weaklings. Oh man, we missed some super chats. Oh wait, no, we didn't.
Oh.
No, we didn't. My bad. Oh, we missed one. I'll bathe in the blood and guts. Free me. I like this baby kicks harder than you, Paragus. I think that's fun. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose the king part of Vegeta isn't really necessary here since the prince is unborn, but still.
It's still
Yeah.
Please call me king. Vegeta is my father's name.
All right, King Vegeta. Move the battle. And then is it Bardock? Because he's the one that only really cares about the fight? Or do we have...
Yeah.
Okay.
Bardock's the one who just doesn't give a crap.
Okay.
He's just there for the fight. And all the other Saiyans are kind of closer to that because they're either getting killed or fighting Lobo. Yeah, so Bardock's sassy. It's just like,
Hold
they
on to your
can't stand
tights, hold on to your cape. Hold on to your cape.
No, I think hold on to your dress, because King Vegeta wears like a tunic. I think Bardock calls out the dress. It's not a dress. It's ceremonial tunic.
Hold on to your
Passed down
dress,
for
your
centuries.
majesty. Hold on to your dress, your majesty. We'll have this wrapped up in a minute.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
The queen gets loose and the Doom OST starts playing.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty honest. Like the Godzilla theme, like.
All right, Nappa. Nappa saw, or Nappa. I think Nappa should get a win on a Tamranian, right? Should knock one down.
Yeah, it gives him that extra little bit. Like King Vegeta's paying attention. This one's standing out.
Okay, now we transition.
Healthy. What is that Robin Hood project you are working on? Oh, that's a secret little thing, but also if anyone, I'll actually say this to the chat because I think this is a really cool thing. There's a Shonen Jump manga contest that's going on. The deadline's like October, where you can submit a manga and it will get reviewed by Akira Toriyama, Ichiro Oda, all the great mangakas at Shonen Jump, and they will review your manga, and the winner will get published in Shonen Jump. So I was like, well, I've had the Robin Hood idea for a while, and that's kind of giving me the motivation to try and get that knocked out. Obviously, I'm still focusing majority on the channel, but like, I'm going to get that done. I want to, even if it doesn't get made or anything, right? Just to, that's a thing on my bucket list. I'm just freaked out. Like, yeah, Toriyama could see something I've done that will just make me happy. So I'm definitely, that's what the Robin Hood's going to be. It'll be my original manga one shot.
Took a knee. Nappa. Saying the warriors, the battle is too fierce.
No, I think too cowardly. I think it's just like Because again, Nappa kind of speaks kind of gruffly as well.
Well, I was going to say the battle is too fierce to move. How can I save, or what can I do to save your wife, sir? What can I do? How can I save the queen?
How can I serve you?
I really want to keep something with queen in there. How can I serve the queen?
Yeah. And how can I want to do that version, and I want to try and nap her up because I think it's too eloquent at the moment.
Okay.
So
you're not type. Oh, okay, you were spacing.
You tell me how you like this.
Is everyone enjoying this in chat? Like seeing the process of writing it out? Is that like kind of getting people? Or like I'm worried that like writing is like a really boring thing to show on stream. So I wasn't sure if we were gonna have to like wrap this up just after we get the outline done. But I'm just curious like how people are reacting just seeing us write the script on screen. Because I know we've been a little bit quiet here and there, but we're trying our bestest.
Those goons are too worked up to listen, boss, but I'm here. How can I serve the queen? A little bit more Nappa. Like Nappa likes to use boss. I think that's an endearing thing that he has.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to keep serve the queen.
Just because, again, the key, again, for just we're doing this as kind of like an exercise of like helping people who want to write, getting to see how we do it. A good thing that is indicative of, I encourage you all to do this with your writing, because this has helped me and Ian so much, is find the character's voice. How would this character say that? Not like, so you think about what you want to be told, and then you try and take that character and smoosh it. Like, how would that character say that? It will enhance your writing 10,000-fold. It's indescribable how much it helps.
Absolutely. It's super fun to get it that way. And yeah, people are really digging it in the chat, so that's awesome. I don't think King Vegeta needs... Do we want King Vegeta to respond, or do we want to just cut back to narration at this point? I think
it's back to narration.
Yeah. To move his... What's another good pet name that fits with like the kingliness of King Vegeta? Because we've used Paramore and Darling.
His beloved.
His beloved.
This has been one of my favorite creations that we've done. It's just this fucking dynamic. It's so like adorable, and it fucking works so hard. I'm just like, because I just imagine like King Vegeta is like in everything we see him in, right? He's so gruff and like such an ass and so like a dick. But I love fucking Kryptonite is he just goes gaga for this insane woman who wants to kill him. It's just too fucking real. Of like informs everything of that Vegeta is.
Okay, the king instructed Nappa to move his beloved far away from the battle. Oh, you're not reading it. I can tell you're not reading it. The king instructed Nappa to move his beloved far away from the battle. Nappa bravely considered going head-to-head with Lobo instead. It seemed the safer option.
It seemed the safer option. Yeah, good. I like it. I dig it.
Okay.
Nappa uses Queen Vegeta as a gun.
We can throw a moment like that in there. Oh, that could be a good Lobo moment. Like Lobo shows up and like Nappa's like completely outmatched, but Queen Vegeta just blasts the shit out of him and knocks him all across the planet.
As she's getting buff, like Nappa's trying to move her, and then she's screaming, and Nappa just lifts her head up, and she just fires a mouth blast at Lobo.
I like that. Nappa's like, that's a good idea.
They want to see something with the Queen fighting, so I think that's a good moment, and that's a good chat inspire thing.
Yeah.
Because everyone's been posting she should rip someone's throat out, Hannibal Lecter style, with her teeth.
Yeah. Nappa entered the Queen's chamber, and as he approached.
Do you throw in as he approached? Maneuvering around the dead orderlies.
As he approached,
he's got him on ever since she's been pregnant, he's got him on a fucking conveyor line. I'm just all right, these are the ones for the day. All right, send them the next.
As he approached, carefully maneuvering around the dead midwives.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. What happened to your midwives? Oh, you mean punching bags?
Okay, hold on. I need to. All right, moving around the dead midwives.
They're the same as my bridesmaids. That's such a fucking. I love it. Nappa's Bizarre Adventure. Hell yeah.
I'm still the tale of Nanny Nappa. I mean, I want that in the fucking title, man.
Yeah.
What happened to your midwives?
Did the Tamaranians get your midwives?
Yeah, that's a better one.
You think that they get it?
Yeah, that's.
It's just, oh, you mean the punching bag?
What was it? It was Traqus.
The Trox, yeah.
It's what's her name again?
Okara. So Okharh.
That's so funny that it's the name of Larfleeze's planet.
That's
phonetically, that's weird.
I dig it.
Did the Trox get your midwives?
You mean the punching bags? She's like the baby, she's just fucking completely on the operating table, but restrained with arms tied up.
Mm-hmm. And punching bags. And then it was at that moment
Nappa realized.
I want to play with the word crowning. I want to play with the idea that Nappa walked in the room and just caught out the corner of his eye that he's seen Vegeta begin to crown, but that's a good opportunity for a pun, given that we're talking about royals and crowning and birth. And tried to avert his eyes, but he clearly saw the prince was crowning. Does that work? Clearly saw the prince was crowning. That's so good, man. I love it. I can't believe you almost passed on this. This is so good. Alrighty. It's all on his own. Alright, so we're on page 3, and these are usually what, 3 to 4 pages is about the length of these shorts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is where things got to start wrapping up, so I'm actually quite glad we're getting there. I'm thinking about how I want Nappa to move the queen, and like, so initially I thought he'd just be like carrying her under his arm or something, but it's not as fun. It's not as fun. I kind of want something almost like Looney Tunes Toriyama-esque, almost something that like you could like draw, and I'm kind of imagining Nappa just like rips the operating table up off the ground, it's like carrying it on it above his head. With the
I was almost thinking kind of like how like people like catch like crocodiles, where like he has to like because she's like, it's like, I'll kill you. You want some? You want to go? I'm all out approaching. So Nappa's like kind of approaching, and Nappa quickly sees all the restraining bolts, throws it around her neck, and with a rope, and just kind of drags her across the floor, like running, like he's like this. And she's like, like an alligator, fucking like death rolling. So I think that's a Toriyama thing. He's like he panics. He's like, got it. Throws the figure out of the neck. He's like drags her across the floor with that on one arm, and she's just and this is where you get the attack thing, right? Is as she's being pulled across the ground, like around. She's also like firing mouth blasts at the Tamarines and like hitting some of the Saiyans as well. I think that's a funny image. Just this fucking like pregnant woman just dragged across the floor. But like the floor is taking, like she's completely fine and happy.
Mm-hmm.
She's more comfortable, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm sure the queen isn't real legendary Super Saiyan. Like, dude, legitimately, this is why I'm imagining that this is where Vegeta got his fucking prodigy power from. It's all on his mum's side.
Mm-hmm.
How would the queen look like? I'll do some art. I'll make a render of the queen because we'll need to use that in other videos as well.
Nice,
if we ever go back to this.
Now, are you gonna do like just a standard straight on with the queen, or are we gonna do like in her birth, like pregnant, like queen? I think
I think do that right for this video. It's got to be bath pregnant queen because it's the context, and then we'll depending on how much we'll do like a design or something of her. But yeah, for this video it would be like a pregnant queen.
Yeah, that's awesome. He knew carrying the queen was out of the question, and the table would make too easy a target.
When will this come out? We don't know. We're still writing it. Like,
is it done yet?
DBDC when? When's the next video? Like, I can't believe we've reached that fucking point of ascendance. When we're asking when's this out, when we're writing it in stream. Oh my god. I can't make this shit up. You guys are too good. I love you all. You make me so happy.
All right, so Napa took the restraining collar. Are you heading to bed? No? Well, we're still streaming. Everyone say hi to my wife.
Oh, you are sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Come here.
I need to interrupt. Hi.
Hi. Say hi to my wife, and she's pregnant, and she's not Okara. She's not the crazy pregnant lady. Alfie, you're talking about doing a drawing of her, right? Of Okara?
Uh-huh.
Can I take a picture of Haley and base at least part of it off of her?
If that's okay with Haley, I don't know if you get to make that call entirely.
Hold on. I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna get Haley to take a picture real quick.
Okay, sure
All
thing.
right, come back when you're ready.
There you go, folks. Everyone in the chat, just be happy with again to Ian and Haley because he is gonna be an actual dad.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Oh. This is super fun. All right, so the table would make too easy to target. So Napa took the restraining collar around.
Hi.
Hello,
it's
Sid's
the queen.
Hi. Took the restraining collar around her neck, and
No, actually, for everyone in the chat, Vegeta, the Akara would be tiny. She'll be petite, because she's Vegeta's mom. And King Vegeta, she is all of this in a very small package. Very angry small package.
So Nappa took their restraining collar around her neck and attached. What does he attach? Like, what does he grab that'd be fun to attach? Because Lobo's got like that chain thing, right? Like, can we say like that Lobo's chain came flying through the window at that point?
Yeah, Lobo chain came flying through the window.
Okay,
two sane corpses attached. Okay.
You start writing that. I'm gonna get a picture of Haley real quick. Okay.
Sure thing. No worries.
BRB, folks.
All
right. This is gonna be fun. We're writing Vegeta's mom into this story as she's pregnant, about to give birth to Vegeta, in the middle of the battle, and so Alfie's gonna do some art for her. So I figured, you're pregnant and stuff. This would be really fun if I get a picture of you for him to base the thing off of. So just like really angry, like pissed off face, big like I'll fight you pose. Okay.
Okay, I'll try.
All right. What do you think? Good picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you.
You're hungry or something.
I mean, I can eat if you want to bring me something. If you're nice enough. What? That's fine. You do whatever you need.
I'm just enjoying this as much as everyone else is, or getting to hear the lovely couple. It's adorable. That's pretty fun. Something to do.
How do we do audio? Because I can't have a speaker going. Okay. All right. I now have a picture for Okara.
Hey, wonderful.
To attach to. Was relieved to see a piece of Lobo's chain fly into the room. 2 decapitated Saiyan heads hanging off the end. God, this is so insane. I love it. Oh, $10 super chat from Yosuke. I'm gonna have to tuck in, sadly. Hope you guys can get this short underway. Also, I am about to start working on an alternate version of your Kakarot. He'll be sporting a different suit, though. Hey, man. Hype. We love fan art. Sounds good. See you, man. Thanks so much for all the super chats and stuff. Really, really, really appreciate it. We are not worthy. Haley's gonna come hang out with us. I don't know, like, how we're gonna do audio for her since and stuff, but that's okay.
Ah, cool.
Ugh.
Carry him a car. I'll just get the visual as well. I want to get the direct Drangula like a thrashing crocodile.
Uh-huh. Okay, I know how we do this.
Huzzah!
Can you grab some headphones? I'll go do it. You sit down. I'll go grab some headphones. Be back in a moment.
We've now got extra dust. We need like a thrashing crocodile. Okay.
Let's see if this
Boo-boo-doo-boo-doo.
Can I join a second call?
What's chat saying?
Uh-oh. I think I screwed things up.
Way to go. Still connected.
Yeah?
I can hear him.
Yeah, but it disconnected it over here.
Oh.
Chat, what's true luck? Oh, at the end, Dark said she'd be watching the events. See you, Yusuke. And we know someone wholesome in the world.
Can you not hear now?
Napa, I can hear you now, man. If that's
Can you hear?
okay.
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to set Haley up so she's able to hear and stuff. Not
No
quite sure
worries.
what
There's
to
no
do.
problem.
I can't create a Discord. We don't have an audio splitter, but I do have another headphone jack.
I was wondering if he had audio splitter.
That's just a show. Let's take a look. Like a very crocodile just grabbed the.
Nope,
Right,
that
this
just
is
screwed up
great.
my audio. Okay.
Trying our friend Napa.
I don't have a splitter, I don't think, or if I do, it's like somewhere up in the attic.
That's okay.
Okay. Maybe I'm gonna try going to speaker audio for just a sec, Alfie. And
Okay, sure.
People in the chat, please let me know if that causes any kind of echo or anything like that. Okay. So Alfie, you mind talking for a second?
Yeah, no problem.
wow,
Making
wow.
sure everything's coming across, and is there any echo?
Yeah, cool. So chat, I'm gonna monitor chat for a minute. Alfie, if you don't mind, just keep going. Maybe just say what you're typing out loud or something. Chat, will you let me know if this is
Really?
creeping?
I'm text to speech now. That's
Wow.
Alfie.
Yep, Alfie, text to speech. I mean, I'd go for
Whoa,
this.
now this is much more comfortable. Die. Oh, goodness
You should
me.
need headphones now.
Oh.
Silly.
Ooh, now this
Silly,
is much
Ellie.
more comfortable.
Um,
Die.
No echo so far? Good to hear. Everyone, this is Haley. She was feeling bored.
Hi.
Yay.
I'm very tall right now, somehow.
Oh, yeah. So I got a picture of Haley. She's gonna be the model Alfie uses for.
We have a reference for the Queen of Saiyans.
It's gonna be so hype. I'm so hyped about it. This is so cool.
It's so good. It's so good.
Love you. Love you. Thank you.
She doesn't love you.
Do you want this chair instead?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. She doesn't love me right
Murder
now.
Queen.
Aw.
Naka.
Probably Tom's I hate.
Oh, gotcha. Alright, so let's see here. Firing off key blasts
Alright.
from her mouth at any poor bystander who passed her during Nappa's frantic dash. Okay, I wonder, should you save that for Lobo? Like, should we you save the surprise hit for Lobo, and instead of having it go off against all the other randoms?
I mean, we've also got the fact that we're going to have Lobo run away once the Great Apes come out. And I feel like you might be repeating that moment, especially if this is where it's starting to wrap up. It might get... Because then that would be like, oh, Lobo, like, well, this is too much. But we could have it. I guess maybe leave that to chat. Should Akara kill a bunch of randoms, or should she fire on Loba? What do you guys all think?
Yeah, that's a
Let
good
us know.
chat question. So yeah, we'll take a pause here for a minute. In the meantime, everyone say hi to my wife again. So
Hi.
people are really happy to see you. They seem like they're like, oh hey.
They know I exist now.
Yeah, they know you exist, so that's cool. Yes, see, you too can have a throne of comic books, a DC Universe Lego setup, a thing of custom figures and collectibles and stuff, and a wife and child. It's the dream is attainable.
Or you could be like Alfie. She fires and eats Lobo. Randoms Lobo. Actually, never mind randoms. It actually seems that people want it to be randoms.
Okay,
Lobo.
fair enough.
Hello, congrats on the little one. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's from Jason Campbell.
We don't know when she's gonna be here exactly.
Yeah, we're
It's kind of weird.
getting some craziness about that.
Either next week or on her due date.
Yeah.
Which is June 3rd, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll see.
Fingers crossed. Hoping everything goes okay, but we're very, very excited.
Yep.
All right. Now it's much more comfortable. Die. Okay. So, all right. So she's blasting the randoms. It took dragging her across the battlefield. Sans probably wouldn't have a bunker.
No,
what if-
I just say to the lower levels of the castle.
No. It's got to be the most secure room in the castle, Alfie. It's got to be the food storage.
My God, he's found the bakery.
Napa did manage to get the queen to safety in the most heavily fortified room of the castle
On the planet.
Ah.
The royal food storage. They take this
James would make
deadly
the ultimate
seriously.
Hufflepuff. Just saying.
Hufflepuff?
Yeah, they love their food.
Oh, okay.
That's why the Hufflepuff house is near the kitchen.
The royal pantry. The royal pantry. There we go.
Sounds legit.
Yeah. Napa then
Feed the warrior goddess. I feel like we've created a monster. I feel like everyone just tries just in love.
How the young, like, that's the thing, is the fun part about this is this doesn't have to be her 100% of the time, but she's mid childbirth, so we get to like really lean into it.
It gets to be that most amped up it's ever been.
Napa then carefully got in front of the queen to check on how the young prince was. Check on how the. I don't know, what the fuck do I write here?
The emerging prince?
Check on the
just destroys, like sends a massive like aura wave. Kick to the face, yeah.
He was then kicked in the face by the labored queen.
Yeah. That was a good expression.
What's that for a push?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, there's the DBZ scream.
Came scampering back. Prints out.
Vegeta, what was my mother? Like Nappa, Vietnam flashbacks.
Someone born, silver spoon in hand.
Who can say well?
The outside was ramping up. as-
Yeah, Jason Campbell, the thing you're mentioning about where Okara comes from and stuff. Like I know all that for the thing. That's why I've gone with this version. It seems to be the most agreed take of what Vegeta's mum would be like. So I think it's a good thing to include that in our fan, as it was. I'm not trapped here with you. You're all trapped here with me. We're all
as
shot
King
now.
Vegeta saw, most of his guard squad was on their last legs.
Yeah, I imagine this is very just the Great Ape thing.
They'd managed to outbattle the Bardock gets this is where Bardock gets his scar, right? So
Yeah, I think this is where Bardock can get his scar. Do-do-do-do-do. Nappa, the one person Nappa fears more than Darkseid, Vegeta's mother.
Bardock was hit with a starbolt from Blackfire.
Why don't you guys use a screenwriting software? Well, that's because we're lazy. That's easier.
A what writing software?
It's like screenwriting software. Yeah, this guy recommends something called Faden. Well, I might try it out in my own time. It's just easier for Google Docs because it helps us share it between us.
Yeah, it's really
If you've
easy.
got a good collaborator, it's
Mhm.
easier.
Yeah, that's
Because then we can both be in this and write it together.
Hit by a starbolt from Blackfire directly in the face, or do I want to go cheek? Because Scar's right here on the screen.
It's I think directly in the face gets it across anyway because it's directly in the cheek is a bit of a weird statement to say, but it's gonna
or
hit
on
him
his
now.
right cheek or something. But okay, directly in the face.
Ah.
Blood. The real problem was the what's Lobo? What's a good way to describe Lobo?
The bounty hunter for fun.
It was the bounty hunter. O-U-N-T. Let's get Lobo another line here because he's not going to have another chance for a while. Lobo. Chat, what's another good Lobo line since we're about to close him out of this? He's still probably going to have a... Only an idiot would try to fight a planet full of Uzarus is probably going to be his last line, something along those ones. But we need one more like, haha, in the fight Lobo line.
Someone just said something about Vegeta because he's been born in the pantry. He's like, you fool, you think the food is on your side? I was born in the pantry, raised in it, molded by it. I didn't know hunger was. I was already a man, and when I first felt it, I was starved. The main man. I never liked the zoo anyways.
That might be good for like his last one, but we need like a... Like, what would Lobo say when he's, like, about to kill a king? Because, you know, let me actually, recontextualize
I want to see if it's true. The royalty really bleed different? Like something like that. Well, this is bananas. We already done the banana thing. I love a good fight, but it's a bloody suicide. That's too brash. Let's play monkey in the middle, the monkey in the middle of the grave.
It was relentless. Vegeta.
Take out your kid, that's whatever. But hey.
What's he gonna say? But hey, King's blood is valuable. King's blood is. But hey,
but hey, all they said was I had to kill Vegeta.
It's pretty up there. I'm kind of thinking like, but hey, if I put King Vegeta's skull on Lucille, that would be a pretty sweet addition. Something like that.
But hey, that's a nice cape you've got. I kind of want that cape. Like to that thing where he's coming for something. I wonder. But hey, probably pay me triple for a king.
Yeah. But hey, Lucille could use a new skull ornament, and yours looks awful pretty.
And your forehead's awfully big. I just come straight for him.
And your does chat like that line? Gonna
Pretty
use your
fraggin'
tail as a
big.
scarf. Yeah, pretty fraggin' big.
I think that's good for him.
It was hard to take out your kid. That's whatever. But hey, Lucille could use a new skull ornament, and your forehead is pretty fraggin' big. And then, do we want King Vegeta to reply, or do we want him to just send up a moon at this point?
Yeah, because we need rule of three. So King Vegeta's gonna reply is like, "You will not touch my wife and child over my cold dead body," and then Okara's gonna be like, "Kill him!" Just as you get that triple joke in. It's like, till my last breath is drawn, I will not abandon my. We need to think of another. My soulmate. Like, such of some crazy shit. Till my last breath is drawn. I will not let you lay
Finger on my queen. I mean, at that point, that's pretty much what it is, right? Like,
my queen and prince. Yes, he's like, oh, your son's alright. that actually tracks for King Vegeta.
Queen! And then...
That's his mind ball, man.
Yep.
Kill him! I want his skull.
Kill him.
I'll
Then I'll give you a real fight. I quite like that. Oh man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
All right. Okay, kill him. Then I'll give you a real fight.
Hell yeah, I like it. Yes to this. Little angels. Nah. What a couple of cards.
King Vegeta then pulled his trump card, his ace in the hole.
I think his trump card works best. I activated my trump card.
Is it just called a Powerball, or is there like a more specific name?
It's called a Powerball. That's the specific name.
Does the Japanese name just translate that way? Is the Japanese name better? Did the Japanese name it? Because I hate the name Powerball. False Moon works a bit better.
Yeah, Powerball reminds me of the lottery.
So you want to know what the Japanese name is?
Yeah.
Powerboru. Yeah, it's literally just Powerball. No matter what. Artificial Moon, Blitzball, Fire, Moon Blast, Moon Energy Ball, Moon Energy. I just think Powerboru is going to be the winner. I can't believe that. That's so funny. He's like, is it like a Kienzan Destructo disappear? He's like, no, pretty straight translation this time.
King Vegeta then pulled his trump card and blasted a powerful ball of energy straight up through the
Can I get a Powerboru in the chat?
through the ceiling of the castle into the upper atmosphere of planet Vegeta.
Primal Mythos, £5 donation. Nappa, quote from God Bulef, I made a terrible mistake freeing her. Yes, he did.
And
Thank you again for the donation.
all across the kingdom. I've already used Planet Vegeta. Or
I guess. Yeah, I got Kingdom Works.
I'm just gonna and all across Planet Vegeta, drop the Planet Vegeta into the upper atmosphere, and all across Planet Vegeta. All across Planet Vegeta. Okay, I think this is where we get another Blackfire line.
Yeah, this is where Blackfire's like, whoa, hold on.
What's up? Quick, kill them before they transform. Get in. Are you yank?
Did Bardock, the scientist that he is, make the power border? Probably. He's been working on it. King Vegeta is just he doesn't want to let him know. But that's why Bardock's here. Because he's the guy who made the power border.
That is still the dumbest fucking idea to me. Like, it's only Bardock that's done it. Bardock invented it. I hate that idea. Because he is so not the type.
He's just been working on this fake moon thing.
I've been working on this fake moon thing. Quick, kill them before they transform. Are you yanking me, broad?
A baby.
Smoking Ma. He'd probably call him something else, but it's just the fun of hearing the Lobo voice say Uzaru, you know?
Yeah, you wanna get as much of that in as you can.
Yeah.
So then if we're doing that, kill the Saiyans from Blackfire, get as much of that as in as possible.
Yeah, definitely. Uzaru's. Seal. For the Uzarus, for the great apes could attack him.
I mean, I do like to think, like, as a joke, that Bardock, at least by saying instance, is extremely intelligent. Yeah, Trev, that is pretty funny to imagine. It's like, to them, he is a scientist. But that kind of ran out the moment we have actually seen Saiyan scientists now. So, that idea kind of...
Okay, I don't want to kill Blackfire. How the hell does she not die here? Because I also don't want her to just run away. We've wrote.
She just gets blasted.
What?
She just gets blasted away. Like Great Ape Bardock just blasts her into space. She can breathe in space, so she just gets blasted away.
All right. Foolishly.
Easy peasy. It looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Okay.
but like not that. But like kind of that.
Okay. Now the only problem I'm having here is I want to pace in the birth thing. So we've cut when the lights go out as Vegeta's starting to be born. Where in all of this can we cut back to Nappa?
I think we that's how we end it, right? Is we that's the last thing we see of them while all of this is being dealt with, and then as it's wrapping up, we cut back and we see that we see from King Vegeta's point of view that he comes in and he sees Nappa having delivered Vegeta.
Okay, all right.
So that's the reveal to the audience that Nappa's the one who delivered Vegeta. Is when we cut back to them after all of this is wrapped up.
Okay. Let's see here. Bardock in his great form blasted her away into the night sky. Okay. I think that's got to be like in the morning thing after the Powerball's weared off.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? Like, it's a gamble to make a planet Waiuzaru festival.
Well, I mean, King Vegeta can keep his sanity, so he can blow it up himself.
Oh, okay. All right.
So after he's done, all the others are kind of wild, but as like the elite, he can keep his wits about him.
The planet of Zarus begin to fight amongst themselves with no foe to
Blackfire, Bardock blast Blackfire's limb off. Jesus Christ, guys. Doesn't need to go that far.
The planet of Zarus begin to fight amongst themselves with no foe to clash with. But luckily, King Vegeta was one of the few who could maintain his personality, his senses.
Yeah, I think his senses.
Destroyed.
Oh, I've got such a good gag here.
Go for it. Go.
So he,
Go.
right,
No,
yeah.
you write it down. I gotta read it. Like it's when you have those moments, it's like so fun to like see it happen. And I'll monitor live chat for a sec while you're writing it out. Can Blackfire come back in the present, want to get revenge on Bardock, and finds out he has been dead for many years, but finds Kakarot and fights him? I suppose. I don't know. That may be something we could do. Scott, we gave Blackfire a hit on Bardock's face in his base form, so he's getting the scar, but we're not like lingering on it. Don't tell me you've eaten our baby. Don't eat the baby.
I'll try not to. It might be tempting.
Oh, I've got to add that in now. Tempting.
There you go. You're right here.
Should you just say the nurse you said?
No, the nanny. The
Yeah,
nanny.
the nanny you said.
Lump of meat. Napa wins. Just keeps cracking me up that I put that note in there. And it
That
just keeps-
never wins!
Mm.
Straight after childbirth. No, like it was like it's like and everyone just looking like in a gape at like
Yeah.
what,
Are you gonna go
what
do
is
some
this
push-ups
woman?
after childbirth?
Oh god, no.
Oh, a little punch to the face before walking off to go train. I quite like that. That's a good gag, Alfie. And I like that she settled down a little bit. It's good.
She just needed to eat.
Yeah.
She's just hungry. the little fucking thing eating my food.
Alrighty, Vegeta. I want this to be a Nappa line, so we'll need to think of a way to Nappa it up more. But I'm gonna write it out just as it is in my head for now. Okay.
Shoot, go for it.
And I really want that to be a Nappa line, even though this is like the most non-Nappa way to say it. So what can we do to workshop this?
Okay.
Because I think it's important to have Nappa be the one to remark on the significance of this. Crumb again with another $4.99 donation. Thinking of getting back on the Patreon again. How does Story of Peach sound? Also, my shift was hell and my bones are worn. Hey man, that's awesome. Like you want to do it? We're always down. We're always down to have another short made. These are super fun to do. And this Ratatouille guy, I'm just gonna put him in timeout again. Ugh. Sorry, people are jerks in chat sometimes.
All right, how's that sound?
I guess I kind of did, boss, just like you asked. Wasn't that hard, and well, I just got a feeling. On a night when the whole planet has gone berserk, this little guy hasn't cried once. He's gonna be something special. Yeah. Yeah, I quite like that. Maybe instead of something special, it's gonna be so strong. I think that's the only change I want to make to that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And
I wanna say, all right, this is how I imagine now that I get knighted. Is King Vegeta strikes him to his knees, like I don't know, like he hits him to get Nappa on his knees, and as Nappa looks up, King Vegeta is like raising is outstretched his hand, and he says, "Nappa, will you rise?" It's like the first I imagine he doesn't even know his name, so he's like, "Tell me your name."
mm.
He's dropped down to his knees.
Hold on.
Yeah, Vegeta's.
Then King Vegeta struck Nappa down to his knees. Nappa looked up in confusion.
As King Vegeta offered his free hand to the fallen Saiyan. Reached out, sorry, not offered. What is your name, warrior? Do you Nappa? From this moment on, your life will be to serve Vegeta. Vegeta.
Okay, instead of making it dialogue.
Yeah, this is how you end up. Nappa wasn't sure if he meant the sun planet, but then quickly realized he meant all of it. Vegeta stood for the Saiyans.
So we ended up at 4 pages instead of 3.5, like I was hoping. But there's quite a bit of dialogue in here, so I think that's why.
Mm-hmm. He would fight for all of them. The old Saiyan had finally found its purpose. There, perfect. Well done.
Someone in chat just... Yes. That's perfect. Someone in chat just said to have never reply yes. That works. It tacks on perfectly, I think.
And it's just like, wait, it just occurred to me that this isn't the first time King Vegeta had to deal with one of his most pregnant blood rages. Oh yeah, the second one's coming. Tarbal's gonna be next.
Man, that's good. Oh, I'm pretty happy with
Good.
that. That was a good script, guys. Thanks so much to
Yeah,
chat for helping
excellent.
out.
Thank you all for coming on.
Somehow. That's a mistake. Okay. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, so it's pretty much exactly 4 pages, which is on the longer side of these shorts, but a lot of that's dialogues that'll pass pretty quickly. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This is a good short,
Same.
guys.
It's great. I think it works really well. And it works well in a way where even without DBDC, you can substitute it in Dragon Ball and Imagine this happened very much the same way.
Mm-hmm. You just need like a substitute any erase for the Tamaranians. That's easy enough because they're just basically firing Ki Blast. The weird one's Lobo. He's the most DC thing in here.
And you just say that they had a harder time in this than they would have otherwise. Like in the main canon, it was just like an actual. They didn't have a Loba. They just had like strong aliens.
Yep. I'm pretty happy with this. So
Same, definitely. I thought this turned out way better than I was expecting. Honestly, I'm very glad.
Nanny Nappa is the title.
Nanny Nappa.
Oh. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming to the stream. We had a super fun time doing it. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you've all been exceedingly generous for this as well. So I want to especially thank you for that. It helps the channel out so much. It lets us have the things to do. Like it won't work out because when I get the YouTube revenue from these AdSenses, it is like a month down the line. But that will help go to a commission if we ever want to get a future Okara art. Will be the donations you've done in the chat right now. So you are helping bring it to life. So thank you all very much.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks so much, guys. I had a great time doing this. We will catch you next time. Until then, have fun, geeks.
Have fun.